Your bullet points might be solid, but your description on Amazon probably sucks. Let me show you how to optimize your product description fast in today's video. And the first thing you want is to have a description checklist. Now let's quickly go through the description checklist. Remember, if you have A+ content, your regular product description still matters. Sometimes it shows for certain customers, sometimes it doesn't show, but still gets ranked, right? So make sure your description is between 1,500 to 2,000 characters. Make sure you got some real customer benefits in there. SEO optimized, run it through Helium 10, and then make sure you're doing grammar and spelling check. Super easy stuff right here. Now we've got some items. This one is like a terrible description if you want to see a bad description. This is their description right here. That's it, right? So that's description number one. This one, we're going to go to the second one. It's another tennis ball. This one is okay, this description. You can see it's a lot longer. It's more jam-packed with keywords. Tennis clubs, school, pet owners, right? So they are jam-packing it. It just doesn't have enough characters. So the character count is a little bit lower than what I would want it to be. And then we do have another item right here. And what they did is they actually used HTML, which is a gray area. I'm going to be showing you at the end of the video to implement spacing and implement numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they have a nice spacing. So it's a little bit more organized. The description still is kind of bad, but I just wanted to show you that you could implement HTML into your description and make it look better. Now remember, just your description won't determine and increase your sales drastically. It will help. Everything does count. But if you want a full audit, right in the description, you can get a free listing audit. We'll go through your entire listing and actually give you all the top competitors, some top improvements on how to increase sales, not just with your description. But what you want to do is you want to start optimizing that description. So if we have this item right here, the first thing we can do is look at the description. And this is their current description. It looks terrible. We want to pull out that handy dandy checklist right here. And the first thing we're looking at is that the description is between 1,500 and 2,000 characters. What it isn't, you can go to lettercount.com and actually count how many characters the description is. So if we're going to copy that, put it into lettercount.com, and it's only 113. So we are way off of that match. And the reason why we want more characters is to get more keywords, more SEO juice in there to help you rank on Amazon and increase your sales, right? Everything matters. So now what we're going to do is actually optimize this, and you could do it yourself. You've got AI, you can write it out, use Grammarly, and list out all the benefits of it and get to that new description, right? So now master your tennis game anytime, anywhere. Looking to sharpen your tennis skills without a partner or court time? The Tennis Beginner Training Ball and Elastic Rubber String is your all-in-one solution for solo practice. So again, this is the item. And we went from that. The description is better than the whole item, I think. They need to optimize the listing. But this is much better. Now, but that's only the first thing on the checklist. We still want to go through the rest on the checklist and do the first few sentences add real customer benefits. I believe it does, right? So this is a great customer benefit. Now we could add more to it, but this really hits the customer on the head on who's looking to use this, right? It's mainly going to be for solo practice and helping them improve. So we've got the first two. Now we're going to tackle these all at the same time. It's going to be 3, 4, and 5. And that's going to be SEO optimized with little to no repeats. Did you run it through Helium 10 Magnet and then Helium 10 Cerebro? So you want to kind of just get ahead. And before you run it through SEO optimized, you want to look at your top competitors, right? So tennis balls, tennis ball trainer, tennis ball solo trainer. So I think that's what we're going to be looking for. And you want to look at some top competitors that are generating a lot more sales than you are, right? Now to see the amount of sales, there's tools like Helium 10, Jungle Scout, but we can see right here, this one, it generated around 1,000 sales in the past month. So I'm going to actually copy that ASIN and we're going to go to Helium 10 and start going through this little checklist. So right in the description, there is Helium 10. and you can get a free trial, and they have Cerebro and Magnet. We're going to do Cerebro first. This is where we can actually type in the competitor's ASIN, and it's going to tell us the exact keywords that they're ranking for. So we could potentially steal their keywords, put it on our description, and that's going to help us increase our sales, right? So I'm going to scroll over. This is showing us all the keywords they're ranking for. Tennis practice ball on string. So they've got a lot of different keywords in here. So we can take that and then actually add them in. Single tennis trainer. I like that. I'm going to take that. Tennis practice equipment. These are actual keywords that people are typing in to find their item. Now, imagine just trying to brainstorm these. It would take you forever. This is the fastest way to do it, right? So we've got some keywords right here. We can also filter it and try to find like the highest search volume keywords that they're ranking for. Tennis, which is kind of broad, tennis ball, but that should still be in the description, right? Tennis balls and things like that. Palm pals, I don't know what that is, but they're ranking for that keyword. Solo, moon ball, badminton net, tennis spelled wrong, that they're ranking for this when tennis is spelled wrong. A good thing to note, because you could potentially add those misspellings, but I wouldn't do it on the front end. I would do it on the back end of your listing. That's for a different video. Next is going to be the magnet tool, right? So you're going to take that, and then you're just going to type in what your item is. Let's look at our competitor. Theirs is a solo tennis trainer. So I'm going to type that in, solo tennis trainer. Now this is going to find keywords that our competitors are not using. This is how you get ahead. So we're stealing keywords from our competitors, but like they say, you don't want to just steal from your competitors. You want to make your listing better than the competitors, having keywords that they don't have, right? So this is going to help us find new keywords that they're not using in their listing, and we can use an ours to help us get ahead and get that extra boost of SEO juice. Now we've got some different keywords right here. Tennis mesh, one person badminton. So I like this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to change it to one person tennis, right? So I'm going to take that, and that's like a new keyword that probably nobody's using. Tennis serve master, essential tennis, self-trading, tennis of, juego. So again, let's just filter this by search volume. And I'm going to see if we can find some new tennis ball hopper. So they got a baseball rebounder net, and we're just going to type in tennis rebounder, because technically it is a tennis rebounder. So this is where we find new keywords. Again, I'm just going to type this in. So I'm making a list pretty much of all of these keywords, and you can go through these more in depth, but I'm just trying to show you really quick. And then what you want to do is go back to your checklist, and then make sure the last one, you can just use Grammarly.com, and it can go through the grammar and spelling, because you don't want to mess that up, right? So again, it goes from this, it goes from this to this. If you want to add HTML, you can add HTML. It's kind of a gray area. To add HTML, you can go here to Seller App. You can actually just put in your description and add bold and things, and they'll add the HTML code, and then you can have it show up. And then the final one, you definitely want to be adding those extra keywords in for that extra SEO juice. I just bolded the keywords: tennis beginner, training ball with elastic rubber string, single tennis trainer. We took these from Helium 10, put it in our description. Tennis practice ball on string, tennis balls, one person tennis, tennis ball hopper. So a lot of these are single tennis trainer, tennis practice ball on string. So a lot of these we could implement into our description, SEO optimize it. It needs to go through one more round because some of these don't sound completely correct, and you want to make sure the verbiage, the grammar, the spelling's correct, and it still has that boost in the beginning of the benefit, and go through that checklist, implement it. But I can promise you right now, compared to what it was before, right? And it's not just about looks. This is about SEO as well. Most importantly, SEO. And we're literally taking the top competitors and finding new keywords, implementing implementing them into our listing to rank higher on Amazon. And if you think descriptions don't matter, they do. Maybe they don't matter as much as the title. Maybe they don't matter as much as the bullet points, but they still matter and everything counts. That's it for today's video. If you want more Amazon videos, tell me what to cover next in the comments. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help in increasing sales, copywriter, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. One of our most popular services is our full A to Z Amazon account management service. That's where we're going to be optimizing all of your copy, bullet points, description, SEO for you on a regular basis every 60 to 90 days. We're going to be managing your inventory, customer service, running ads, dealing with Amazon support for you, and most importantly, growing your sales. It's all about helping you work on your business, not in it every day. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO, and I'm signing out.